Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to So You're Being Hunted. This is episode 203 now. So, do you remember in the last episode I had my little post-2017 Christmas roundup, which was just a sort of short, informal episode with me just jabbering on about rubbish. As promised though, we're getting back into the flow of things now. It's a new challenge that we're starting today. This is the Resident Challenge. So this was suggested by Robert Goff, or Maxim Goff. I can't quite remember which one it is. It's one of those names. So basically, this is a fairly simple and straightforward challenge. In this challenge, I have to be a good little citizen. So I've customised the biome generations of all the different islands. So as you can see, we've got quite a few little villages which have appeared in the distance there. So we've got one over there, one over there, one over there. So basically the idea of this one is that I have to pick a village on the map and make that my home village. So basically from my home village I can take whatever item I like without any sort of risk of penalty of any kind. But if I go to another village and I then take some items from one of their buildings, I have to do a trade. So I can take an item, but I have to replace it with something. So in other words, I kind of like have to pay for it with an item of roughly equal value. So that's going to make things kind of interesting, I think. And then there's also another condition in this. I'm allowed to kill robots if necessary. However, if I do, then I have to discard a special item of fairly high value, I'm guessing. So this is going to be interesting. It basically is a challenge where I have to manage my inventory fairly carefully, and also it's a challenge where I can kill robots, but there's going to be a penalty for doing so. So there's kind of an incentive pretty much to actually avoid killing any enemies. Okay, so without further ado, let's basically get over here into this village and let's actually take a look at what we've got around here, because I need to pick a home village. Now obviously these ones are fairly close to the standing stones, which is pretty good. It means they're going to be easy to find. And obviously we've got a memorial stone here which will act as a fairly good landmark. Now I could either take over the village in that direction or I could take the village in this direction. Having said that, there is a sign over there, so I'm thinking that maybe we'll use this one here as our home village. Sloe Umbridge on the end. Right, I'm officially deciding now, everybody. Sloe Umbridge on the end is going to be our home village, so we can loot this particular village here. So let me just explore and see the full extent of it first. So this building here, second building, third building, fourth building, fifth building. Okay, Warple and Tats at the end of the street. Are these buildings part of the same village? Because that's the thing, like I say, I have upped the building spawn rate, so it might be a bit difficult from time to time to tell where one village ends. Okay, no, this is all part of the same village, right, so it's kind of a funny sort of L shape, this village. So we've got how many buildings in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side, 6, 7 on this side. How many were back on this angle again? 7, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got 12 buildings in total in this village. Okay, so it's a decently sized little village. Sloe Umbridge on the end, everybody. Remember that. I am just going to very quickly see if I can get a shot of this sign, hopefully without the friggin' bench in the way, because I could easily make that a good thumbnail for a video, actually, now that I think about it, couldn't I? There we go. Sloe Umbridge on the end. Obviously it'll also be a good reference image so I remember which village is mine. Slippery Clubbin. Interesting name. You never leave. Okay, so I can basically loot these buildings to my heart's content, these 12, and get pretty much whatever I like out of them. Oh god. So tell you what, let's take a few items that we can use as currency. So the pipe and tobacco is a good one for currency, I'm guessing. The exotic spices, I'm sure villagers all over the world want those. An old boot, you know, people always want shoes, so we'll take some of those. I better also check the back doors as well. I've got some food as well here. I'll take the sherry, can always use that. Take another boot. Human skull, yeah, we always, take that as well and trade that. if there's any drama enthusiasts out there who like to stand with their friggin' with a skull in their hand rather, and intone to be or not to be. That is the question. Okay, let's just keep exploring these buildings for the moment. Right, we'll get sort of 2 rows here of various trade items that we can use. So the start of this challenge is very much just me, you know, going and making sure that I've got tons of stuff in my inventory to use for the trading system. We've got matchbooks, that's good, we can use that for lighting fires. Always got some nasty weed killer. I don't think I'll take anything else for the time being from these buildings. Well, not in terms of, you know, junk items, just so I've got a few left over, that's all. Okay, so we then go around here. This door, I've already looted that, what am I doing? Oh gosh, it's getting dark. Ooh, look at that, a nice big revolver. That's a good one, straight off the bat, isn't it? Let's put that whiskey down there. We've got lots of vitality restoration items here, so we don't really need any more at the moment. Got a couple of sets of bandages as well. That's good. Wow, there's a lot of pipes and tobacco in there. I could do with a torch, because I can't really see much. Ah, look at that. Speak of the devil. It's right there. Okay, slot number 5. Let's get that out. Let's get that switched on. So basically, for anyone who's not clear, this is pretty much going to be a straightforward kind of, you know, play the game right through to its end kind of challenge. So, you know, hopefully I'll get a fair few interesting little videos out of this one. I always love a challenge which, you know, does actually require me to play the game properly. You know, rather than, well, not to say I don't enjoy this sort of timed challenges that I sometimes do. I do just, you know, prefer these ones, because it means I can stretch out my content on even further. Okay, so we got quite a few different items there in terms of distraction things, etc, etc. Just put the train in slot 6. I hope I've left enough space there for my flipping, well, for when I start gathering device pieces. Should probably do a bit of inventory management here. If we move that like that, is that enough space? I don't think it is. Maybe I've left a bit, taken up a bit too much space with all these friggin' junk items. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move some of these junk items back across, like so. That way, I've made up a bit of space. Because usually on the centre island, the initial device pieces that you'll get will be about 4x4, I think. Yes. So there we go, everybody. Sloe Umbridge on the end. Nice little village. Just got to remember the layout of it, or rather where it is in relation to everything else in the landscape. Obviously, it'll also be a problem once I start progressing through the game and the squires begin to spawn. So obviously, the last thing we want is a squire spawning in Sloe Umbridge. That would be quite a problem. Welcome to Royal Knocking there. Welcome's Careful Ramblers, apparently, that village. I see some people having a party over there by the memorial stone. Look at them, having their own little cenotaph service. Just also for anyone else who's confused about the rules and parameters of this challenge, it's not just villages where I have to trade items. I'm basically going along the assumption that any sort of static inventory space, if I loot stuff from it, I have to trade. So basically, for example, if I was to take stuff from the barrel by that priory building, I would have to trade something for that as well. I'm basically treating any village or structure with an inventory space of some kind as a place where I will have to trade. So a sip of tea there. There we go. Right. Okay, right. We've got a device piece straight off the bat, and it's unguarded. That's good. It's that first one that you always find at the initial kind of stage of the game, where there are no robots next to it. Are there robots by that one? Yeah, I can just see that guy's top hat poking over the rocks. Okay, well, let's get this one. Yep, that's a very big one. Yep, 4x4. Okay, yeah. So you always need to keep that as the kind of minimum inventory space. This challenge is going to be an interesting one. It's you know, going to really test my stealth skills, I think. Just because, obviously, like I said before when I was outlining the rules, there is obviously that parameter of, you know, you can kill robots, but there's a penalty for doing so. Okay, save my progress there. So that's the first of the, well, actually it's the second of the Centre Island's device pieces recovered. Alright, let's keep on the move. Let's see what we got. Where was that other device piece? It was back towards these rocks over here. We'll see it in a second. Just saw that pine forest going. Okay, it's over there. I see it. Let's go in this direction. Let's scout out the land. Take a look at what's going on. Hello, hello. So we've got the usual 2 robots next to it. Lots of rocks. We've got the pine forest off to the left there, which could be a good place to retreat to for some cover. Okay, right. So I already have 1 empty bottle. I've got 2 alarm clocks, and I've got my toy train. I'm thinking I might probably use the toy train for this. Just put it to... Should we put it on static and maybe put it behind this rock? Draw them out in this direction, then we loop around, kind of. Maybe. Let's do it. Will they hear? Yes, they heard that. They heard that. That's not very good English. Okay, well, while they're going in that direction, we'll go like this. There they go. They're off in that direction. That's good. They've definitely heard it. Just hope they don't turn around. Get it? There we go. Got it. Awesome. That was a fairly easy device piece to get. There's a lot of cover around it. So, good start. Oh, and there goes the train. It just blew up. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Lovely jubbly. A sip of tea whilst I'm at it. Let's get on back to the standing stones. So far, not needed to do any trading just yet. Managed to get a couple of device pieces down. That's a good start. No robots dead, so no penalties incurred. That's good stuff. Here we are. Okay, deposit that in there. In the remainder of the episode, let's scout out the island a bit more. Just do a quick recce, just to see if we can locate where the other 2 device pieces, is it 2 of them? Yeah, 2 more on this island. See where they are located. Hello, hello. Should be looking for wisps. They will show me the location. One thing I will actually say, when I was customising the biome terrain generation, I set the region size to large, which is something I've never done before, I don't think. So I'm wondering what that means for the islands that I've generated. Does that mean they're even larger than they would normally be? As if so, that would be interesting. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. We've got a device piece there, and there's a jetty right over there, and a lake right over there. Some distinctive physical features on this terrain here. Oh god, getting a bit of gas from my tea. Right. So we've got these guys over here. We could probably get another device piece in this episode, couldn't we? So, if I put this maybe on 40 seconds, and then I lure them out in this direction behind this rock. Okay, put it there. I'm hoping they'll hear it. Yeah, they should be able to. It's only a short distance. So we loop around in this direction. That guy's actually... Well, I was going to say he was facing my direction, but by the time I looped around, he wasn't anymore. He's walking in another direction entirely. Okay. Right. This is really good. We could leave ourselves with just 1 more device piece on this island in the next episode. Let's drink some whiskey to celebrate. It'll also free up a bottle in my inventory. Drunkenness is not ideal at this point in time, but it's okay. God, I can barely fucking see. Okay, need that vision to clear. There we go, we're going to do it. Got it. I'm a pro. I'm too good. Did they see me? No, I don't think they did. I think they were just bleeping. As if they're just bleeping randomly, Okay. So that's another device piece down. That just leaves, 1 more on this island. I've actually lost track of how long I've been recording for, so... I was thinking for a second, maybe I could find the last one in this episode, and that would just be, the first island pretty much instantly cleared out. Which would be pretty amazing, actually, if I was able to do that. My village back over in that direction. Sloe Umbridge on the end, or whatever it was called. Sloe Umbridge, that's all you need to know. Centre Island. Put that in there. Oh, come here. No. There we are. So there's just one more on this island. Where would it be? That's the question. I don't think it's off in that direction. Well, I don't know about that, actually. It could be, for all I know. Right, there's a wisp over there. Where are you headed, yeah? Where are you going? Let's see you, shall we? Okay, actually, no, there's robots in that direction. We'll tell you what, actually, I think I will actually wrap it up here. Just said actually twice. 3 times now, if you're counting that as well. But, yes. So, yeah, like I say, I'll wrap this one up, actually up here, and I'll get back to it in episode 204. So, yes, I think I've been recording for at least 10 or 15 minutes there so far, which is the minimum kind of time length for a General Red Strategist video, so that's fine. Hope you all enjoyed this, the start of a new challenge, the Resident Challenge. Like I said, this should be an interesting one. Thank you, Robert Goff, for suggesting it to me. Hopefully it'll be a nice and fruitful one as well, where I'll be able to put my stealth skills to the test. And, you know, the trading mechanic in this one should really make things kind of interesting. Those robots are coming over in this direction now, which is less than ideal. I'll just hide behind this standing stone here. So, yes, if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the video description as always. You can all go and sign up to them to stay up to date with my videos as of when I upload them. It's a good way of doing so if you don't have YouTube and therefore don't get subscription notifications. But in the meantime, this is General Red signing off and hoping that you all join me for episode 204 and the second part of the Resident Challenge. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, got him. Shit. Get off the edge. Oh, no, go. Get out of here, get out. No, I'm gonna die. That's that monstrosity finished off. Get over there. See ya. Oh shit, no. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. Oh, please don't tell me I have to kill it again now. Shit! God, stop it. Oh lord. No. Holy crap. This area's horrible. Oh my god, I'm being shot to fucking pieces. Oh my, what the fuck? Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Bloody hell, that did like 1,000,000 damage. This better not be a... Whoa! Shit! No! Oh my fucking god! How many... What?